LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter. Orlando. Freak comes in for Peyton. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. On the court for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Channing Frye out there with Jason Smith. And it's Freak in at the point guard position. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Shot clock at 6. Harris kicks to Freak. Fires for 3. Orlando gets it back. Harris outside. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. Here's Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got his first points of the game. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. One problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
Yes, Kevin, he said he doesn't want to see their offense fall into bad habits and get stagnant. He said as long as we keep moving without the ball and don't stand around watching the paint dry, we'll be able to put up points. Let's see if they can keep their legs moving here tonight, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. And we'll get to see early on here how coaches focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
And if they heed their coach's words and really commit to finding the best shot possible each time down, I think they'll be fine.
Teamwork is the secret here. I mean, if they're going to achieve that goal of shooting a high percentage from the floor, they can't do it as individuals.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for Tobias Harris, a resurgence of sorts last season, Clark, especially from behind the arc, where he shot a career-high 36%.
You know, he'd only hit 25% from 3 the year before, Kevin. So, yeah, a monster improvement in accuracy from long range.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The Magic also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. And Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Verajau's shot is good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And getting back to Harris, there's just so much to like about his game. He lives in the gym, has a tremendous feel for the game, and he knows how to maximize his production within those athletic limitations.
And that one's good. Freak.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Tipped away. And now Orlando on the break. Freak with the ball.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Williams outside. Offensive rebound. Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Magic making a switch here. Watson's checked in. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. And he gets it to go. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
The screen from Thompson. Williams with a clean look. And another miss by Cleveland. The Magic have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Free throw good. Freak.
At the line for Cavaliers. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak. With 1 on the clock. No good. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball. Another look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Channing Frye. Harris is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Freak subbed in for C.J. Watson. And so in the game for the Magic, the 2 and the 3, it's Fournier and Harris. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jason Smith. And it's Freak in at the point.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fournier. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Fournier's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pick by Varejao. Pass to Irving. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. Harris kicks to Freak. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Pass to Varejao. Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Freak throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
That's good. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Pick by Varejao. Irving can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fournier in the corner. And a big pounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead. Williams dishes to Irving. Thompson against Smith. Thompson passes to Varejao. Now Irving. Back to Varejao. And he gets the bucket. Varejao's got his second basket of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Smith on the wing. There's the feed to Freak. Left block shot on the way. And so we wrap up.
Well, Nick, a competitive bat.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert, and it's Williams in for Irving. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Fry. Evan Fournier comes in for Harris. Freaks checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Mo Williams out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Now the dish to Love. And it's Freak with the rebound.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Cavaliers with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Magic making a change here as well. Dedmon's checked in. The Orlando Magic didn't make the playoffs last year for the 3rd consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. Soon that will have to be the goal, as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Freak missing.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
For Cleveland, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And Thompson kicks to Varejao. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Inside. Varejao passes to Thompson. Dellavedova from outside. The shot will not go. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love comes in for Mozgov, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Evan Fournier comes in for Oladipo. And Freak subbed in for Payton. On the court for Orlando. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. The 2 and the 3, it's Fournier and Harris. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Fournier, who's covered by Irving. And Fry kicks to Freak. To the middle, up off the screen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut back down to just one with the basket from Channing Frye. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Schubert comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. The shot by Irving. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Over to the wing. Fry dishes to Fournier. They set the pick. Freak. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got 19 points.
That was a long shot in both senses of the word, Kevin. He needs to leave that shot alone, for real.
It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Love. No luck. And Orlando will come the other way. Freak with it. He's picked up by James. There's Freak. It falls.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
Here's Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it. Check out the game from Moscow. He has 8 points and a steal.
Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Irving. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Kenny, your thoughts?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sport.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You could see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her. playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games, but they did a great job of limiting an opposing star from taking over.
On the court for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Freak is out there with Oladipo. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Freak. Jack with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
As you mentioned with the Nets, they limited takeover games, set an NBA record, in fact, Clark, by allowing the fewest 30-point scores against them.
Yeah, you know, only Harden and Lillard were able to get 30 points against the Nets. As you said, the first team to allow so few in a complete NBA season. Going back to '99, the strike-shortened season, the Knicks did it as well.
17-foot shot on the way. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 9 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Freak. Jack with the defensive effort.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
So for the Nets, Robinson's checked in for Young. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Orlando also making some changes. Fry comes in for Gordon, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Oladipo. Sloan dishes to Lopez. And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Inside, here's Sloan. Another shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bargnani comes in for Brook Lopez. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Magic also changing it up. Wayne Dedman comes in for Vucevic. And it's Watson in for Harris. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fry. Tries again. And Freak with the layup. Freak's got 6.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
To the inside. Robinson misses.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Here's Freak. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Brooklyn leading by 3. There's a screen by Robinson. And Sloan kicks to Robinson. Feeds to Larkin. 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Shane Larkin gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. He kicks it to Dedmon. Stolen by Bargnani. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Larkin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Watson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And here's Freak on his experience as a 1 and done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more. For the Nets, Bargnani has checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Robinson. Shane Larkin's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Aaron Gordon. Oladipo, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Freak subbed in for Payton. Donald Sloan out there with Larkin. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Young. And it's Bargnani in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. That's good. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Larkin kicks to Sloan. Pass to Larkin from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
5 to shoot. There's Freak. The layup off target.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And that misses. That would have put him up. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Freak. The rebound by Young. The Nets shooting 47% in the second quarter.
And the Magic struggled last season, still waiting on one of their young stars to just take that next step.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. From outside, off the mark. And Sloan kicks to Johnson. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Launches a 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Toward the end of the year, the Magic saw leaps from Oladipo and from Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, I like those two young guys, Kevin, but it's hard to compete in the NBA without a top 20 scorer.
Larkin in the corner, fires for three, and that is good. Larkin's got himself on the board with three there.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
On the wing, Harris. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Freak.
Got it! He got it! Just in time.
What a shot!
Oh, my goodness. That one got me out of my seat. Unbelievable long-range shot.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as
Kevin, we have Brook.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite.
Here for Brooklyn. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Shane Larkin's checked in for Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So on the floor for Orlando, Freak in at shooting guard. Smith is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Watson, and it's Fournier in at the small forward.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also... No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich, and the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shoot from the right block, and it's Freak missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. For the lead, Sloan shot is off. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They get the rebound.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with his jump shot.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Bargnani kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Sloan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Freak. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Young's checked in for Bogdanovich. Nice shot by Larkin.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Watson, the pass to Freak. Screen by Smith. Freak with it. He's got 16. Out to the wing. And Frye kicks to Fournier. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
To the wing right side. No good on the 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And that one's good. Freak. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks to Larkin. To the right side. Young with no one around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be... Bargnani is checked in for Brooklyn. Robinson comes in for Johnson. The Magic also changing it up. Fournier is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Freak subbed in for Elfrid Payton. They've got Young. Donald Sloan out there with Jarrett Jack. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Robinson in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. Been a stellar outing in this one for Jack. He's got 10 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
There's a screen, and it's Vucevic in the corner. The feed now to Gordon. 16 feet away. Count it. Number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11. The Nets with the lead. Jack dishes to Johnson. Wide open. And right on target. Good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
2 minutes to go in the game.
Freak kicks to Vucevic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And thank you for that, Doris. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the numbers for Aaron Gordon. 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Gordon hits both of them. .132 left in the game. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Outside Jack, and the pass to Lopez. Down low, Robinson. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Freak. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Freak's got 21.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. This is to Fournier. Freak passes to Vucevic from 11 feet away. Connects!
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shots to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
And did he ever? Sound level right now at 0.
And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Young's checked in for the Nets. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Move the ball. Stick it to right.
And here's Freak. The dish to Vucevic. It falls!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
If we can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Now Jack. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Lopez. No good there. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight.
Well, Nick.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan, Nikola Vucevic. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
I think it's...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire...
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money.
Mr. Dom Pat.
I got nothing but respect for Paul George. To come back from an injury the way he did was simply amazing. It'll be a real honor to take the court against him tonight and show him what I can do. But forget PG-13. This game's gonna be rated F for freak. May the best man win.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Hill is out there with Allen, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that is now become that jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, Freak coming off a stellar performance against Detroit from the baseline. And the shot falls short this time. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's George missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Try. Good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And George kicks to Hill. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Outside Hill. And George kicks to Hill. Indiana moving it around. Takes the 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Freak. Excellent D there from Hill. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the star that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And that one's good. Freak. And here is Hill. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Here's Miles, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Indiana leading by 4. Hill, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Detroit.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pick up by Hill. It's Allen on the wing. That one's good from the corner.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pick by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Freak. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so here's Orlando. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Freak in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the matchup. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He had 20 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves for the Mavs last season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
Off target with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Fry dishes to Freak. From deep, and that one's good. Freak's got 21.
And for Monte, it makes sense to go to him late in games. He's so fast that he can create a shot anytime he wants. And very rarely does he not give you a chance to win with just 1 shot remaining.
Passes it to Miles. They need this. Shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Miles has got 7.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
That shot wide open. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Start it.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
For Freak. He's one of the standouts over the last month. Putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in,
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. 5th on the list, Tobias Harris.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Payton kicks to Freak. Back to Payton. Freak with it. 21 points in the game. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Freak. And the Magic lead by 10.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
1:49 left to play in the first half.
Move the ball.
It's rebounded by Stuckey. Pacers trail by 10. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Turner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg.
At the line for the Magic.
That'll do it for the first half.
Well, Coach Vogt.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 21 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. And it's Hill in at the 5 down low. Here's Harris. Sweet little floater. Harris has got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Magic.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket. And guys, when you go to look for holes in the game of Tobias Harris, there really aren't any. One of the hardest workers in our league. If he has any weakness at all, it's his average size speed combo, which most likely will keep him from becoming the perennial all-star type. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
On the topic of Tobias Harris, you love that he can contribute in every category of play. He's a solid face-up shooter. Clark, he's getting better with his back to the basket. You can see movement forward all the time.
I love what this young man has shown thus far. You mentioned those things he does. He'll also rebound for you, get loose balls. He does the little things, understands what it takes to win, the consummate pro and team player.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pacers trail by 20. Outside Hill. To the paint, Shore. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Here's Freak. He's got 25. There's the pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. And the Magic lead by 20.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Hill passes to Hill. Nobody near George. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Monte Ellis checked in for C.J. Miles. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Hill kicks to George. Indiana moving it around. And the basket by Hill.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Freak kicks to Fry. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
You know, and Paul George played the first few years of his career in the NBA with 24 on his bag. And as you can see, he now goes with 13.
Pacers trail by 20. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Puts it up from 12, and that one's good. George. And with Paul George going with the number 13 now, as you can see, helps with his nickname, PG-13.
Yeah, that's a good nickname, a nice fit. Young Tracy, as he likes to go by on Twitter, he said himself that it was about embracing his stature and stardom in the league. Nice way to do it.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
5 to shoot. Paul George with the steal.
They're obviously starting to lose some of their focus here, committing more and more turnovers as the game goes along. Not a good sign.
Hill sets the screen for George. George double teamed, 6 to shoot, 11 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for Hill.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Now Freak. In the corner, it's Harris. It's stolen by Hill. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some good numbers for Ellis. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
It's stolen by Hill, and now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. That's good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Here's Freak. Banked in off the glass. Freak's got 29 in the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Pacers trail by 17. Ellis kicks to Hill. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And that one's good. Freak.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Hill dishes to George. Shot clock at 5. It's back to Hill. Launches it. That is good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And Fry has it in the corner. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. And Freak throws it down.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Vucevic. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And thank you, Doris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at what Hill has done so far. 10 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
And he sinks the second. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Fry passes to Freak. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And the basket by Hill.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
That's good. Freak's got 40 points.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Outside Hill. From 18 feet away, Vucevic with the block. Outside Hill. Here is Miles. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, what can...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was fit.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Ooh, it's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in over.
We got Kevin Durant up next. And you know he'll come to play. I love it.
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, was broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into tonight, their final matchup.
And guys, a chance to sweep the season series here. Of course, that motivation goes both ways. So they'll have to come ready to play, and I expect they will.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Freak is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Waiters no luck.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Westbrook with the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Freak dishes to Gordon. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And Vucevic kicks to Freak. Goes up from the top of the key. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Freak's got his first 2 points of the night. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's a screen by Cantor. Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Puts it up from 12. Shot's good by Waiters.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak. Dion Waiters making his last shot. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Passes it to Ibaka. He kicks to Waiters. The feed to Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factor in he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Waiters leading the charge. Westbrook no good. Orlando trailing here. And now Orlando on the break. That's good. Harris has got his second basket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Freak with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And here's Freak. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio, and the basket by Harris.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layup.
Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. And it's Roberson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Ibaka sets the pick for Waiters. Here's Cantor. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Cantor's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Dishes it to Fournier. Here's Harris. Nice shot from the wing. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Now, here's Cantor. He's covered closely. And Waiters kicks to Roberson. 5 on the clock. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And Waiters kicks to Roberson. Sinks the triple. Roberson's got 6. Orlando leading by 3. Lets it go from deep. And it's Freak missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Thunder trailing by 3. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. Back to Waiters. Wide open look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Washington.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much. Well, it's not just that he's getting the basket. Been doing a great job of getting open for a shot, so it's a combination of making shots, but before that, getting himself open to take the shots.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedman, and it's Oladipo in for Evan Fournier. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He finished with 27 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Let's look at some numbers for Freak. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Andre Robertson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Prize checked in.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
Kevin, there was a
this ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Here's who Scott Skiles is starting the second half with. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Freak in at the point guard position.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Freak can't tie it up as that one misses. And Westbrook, here we go. The 11-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Well, Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front court. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
Freak with it. 9 points in the game so far. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Westbrook. Durant, the pass to Waiters. Comes up empty from 8 feet. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Freak. The Magic again can't hit.
And talking about Vucevic's development last season, he's also had the highest assist average of his career. He's a good decision maker on the floor, knows when to take it himself, and knows when to kick it to cutters and spot up shooters.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Pick by Vucevic. There's the dish to Freak. And that one's good. Freak's got 11 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. You know, and getting back to Vucevic, I mean, he's at an age where he may only get better. Averaged nearly 20 points a game last year after averaging only 14 the year before. That was an incredible leap in production, and I think it's one that'll continue.
And Waiters has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Russell Westbrook, #1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
And he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. That assist total of his makes that perfectly clear. I mean, he's the best distributor in the game right now.
To the wing on the left. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Freak. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. The 10-footer. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
And Westbrook gets it to go. For Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Stolen by Cantor. Outside Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Good. Westbrook's got 21.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Freak dishes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it. The other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
And frankly, I mean, that was sloppy play on the other side's part, but not all of it. They put the screws to him, that's for sure.
Freak passes to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Andre Robertson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Watson in for Victor Oladipo. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by Watson. Augustine, that's good.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The pass to Kanter. They double in with Freak. Here's Durant. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game. That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. They now take the lead. 24 points for Freak.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Raiders no luck.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Westbrook. Shoots from the right block. That misses off the backboard.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Freak with it. Guarded now by Durant. Now here's Freak. Picked by Vucevic. Freak kicks to Gordon. And Oladipo, here we go. 11 feet away, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Good D by Westbrook. Oklahoma City trailing. To tie it up. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Stolen by Cantor. Now Westbrook. He feeds it to Waiters. It's Westbrook with the drive. Another miss by Westbrook. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Harris kicks to Freak. Pass to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. And good, the 3-point shot, good from Freak. Freak's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Timeout call for the Thunder. I want to hear you loud.
Inside, it's stolen by Oladipo. Feeds to Freak. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Durant, and he jams it with authority.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
.132 left in the 4th quarter. Westbrook, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here's Freak. High post Vucevic. Pass to Oladipo. Now here's Freak, defended by Durant. Clock is at 3. And a wide open look for Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Thunder trailing by 3. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Freak. And a missed layup. Waiters against Oladipo. Waiters passes to Westbrook. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. It's Oladipo on the wing. Vucevic against Cantor. Here's Freak. Missed. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Crit on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show, baby.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell, obviously.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward. Russell Westbrook. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just... And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal.
As I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff, you evil twins, CC and Dom got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
Some people say you just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why?